we're live.
And so that's why I said that'll be the reason why I shouldn't have trusted the lie.
True. I think we're live. You do this all the time.
Did it again.
Why do you do this?
This was on you.
What do you mean this is on me? This is on you.
No, this
you
is
always
on you.
extend. No. This time I give you a very distinct countdown in the CSC hive mind head, and it didn't go through. All right, that's not my fault. That's your fault. Anyway,
No, that's your fault.
no, it's miscellaneous fault. Anyway,
Oh, true.
welcome back. We've got one more match for you, and it's a good one. It's gonna be a good one. It's also it's gonna be, well, yeah, you know. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my entire train of thought right at the end of that sentence. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I don't blame you. Honestly, I'm just liking the name in this. We got Nor versus assivore. This could be a goated matchup. I know Nor is skilled at the game. I wouldn't be surprised if assivore is too, but we'll have to see here.
Nor makes me lose my train of thought too, don't worry. Okay, understandable. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I mean, personally.
Yeah. Shout out Nor going from 5 seed last season to 1 seed this season. Him and Ducky.
And we got a ban of life controller for Nor.
Damn. Won't be seeing that today.
And a ban of midnight from assivore.
Ah, alright.
Hi, Wished Pine 10.
I wish Pine 10.
Hi. I don't know who you are, but you said hi to me, so I'm going to say hi back. I will say, it is very nice, the amount of, like, brand new people we're seeing here.
Yes.
Like,
We've been doing
Nor's mom in chat.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I love seeing the parental support for everybody here.
Yeah, I think we
Long
got...
DT is going to be the first pick here.
I think we got a Mamek who shows up in here sometimes.
Mamek.
I think we got Tech Dad who shows up in here. But it's looking like we got a lot of people rooting for Nor here. So the Nor fan club has shown up. And Lontite is an interesting first pick.
Very true. Hey, Wish Pine, if you're looking for more songs for Clone Hero, you should go to this website. There's a lot of them there. And a lot of them have full difficulty. They said that Clone Hero needs more songs. I give more songs.
Also check out encore.us. So, actually, oh shoot, I just realized I'm not a mod or VIP. I can't post links.
Well, it's a good thing I'm broadcasting. Song number 1, Nor on the left, assivore on the right. Lontite. Very interested to see what these players have to cook for us.
Who is gonna cook here? Because we got our first activation coming up, and we immediately see it from Nor, and assivore misses.
That's a dropped phrase from assivore.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. Can we get a pronoun check on both these players? I'm pretty sure Nor's he, him. I'm almost certain.
Say he, him for both.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
Both he, him, yes.
Yeah. It's always good to get that out of the way, even if you're like, oh, well, we'll go use pronouns. It's because we use it in everyday sentences, all right? I don't want to call Nor a she when he's clearly not a she, right? Like, I don't want to do that. It'd be weird. So,
very true.
As we're getting to the first activation, we still see Nor keeping his lead strong, right? Very good activation. And we got, what, a 18k point lead here?
Looks like that, yeah.
I mean, so this This chart, I feel like, is a pick for some people just because it is probably the easiest or second easiest song in the entire playlist, depending on your strengths.
Definitely.
You know, this or Saturnine, really. So I can absolutely see Nor just being like, not only am I good at this, but I can also path it pretty easily as well. Because on a song like this,
gonna get the phrase. Dropped FC. Not gonna hurt too badly here.
Just with something like this, you really have to consider, like, okay, not only is this song one of the easier ones in the set list, but it's also one where pathing can make a huge difference. So, like, I could very much see it being a strategic pick. Assivore taking the lead off of a bad activation. Nor gonna catch us right back, though, but misses under star power.
The miss from Assivore, it's not gonna be too bad, though.
I think Nor acted about a cycle late there, actually, so they're not going to take full advantage of proper star power usage, but they are going to make out pretty well. Right now they're tied on star power, and points-wise, it's going to be about a 7k point difference here. So yeah, Assivore is, like, kind of coming out swinging here. Like, but against your first seed, this is exactly the performance you're going to need to put up. But if you want to win, you need just a little bit more. Both of them overlapping. Assivore missing more under star power.
A big drop from Assivore. That's really rough. That's going to make it incredibly difficult to come back. Miss from Nor there. Both getting the phrase, so it's gonna be okay. Nor another drop. The act. Neither of them getting that overlap.
If there's, I mean, Assivore, though, didn't get the phrase out of that.
Correct.
So that's gonna be massive.
Oh, okay, well. Still is going to be massive, yep.
Ooh. But Nor's giving Assivore a little bit. Alright, there's a little bit of wiggle room here for the comeback. Indeed. But Nor would really have to drop the ball here. It would all just have to come unraveling. The meteor would have to hit. Like, you gotta see, though. Oh, we got a miss. We got two misses. Oh, but another one from Assivore. Not gonna make a difference.
Not gonna be enough.
A 10k point difference, though. Almost, like, just over a 9k point difference. And Assivore, better note streak, better notes missed, better overstrums. It really did just come down to pathing there.
True.
Pathing, like pathing just in general, and especially I think the whammy difference.
Definitely. Assivore gets to pick next. Interested to see where they'll go. As we pointed out previously, this is kind of one of the most important picks of the match here, because it gets to see where Assivore thinks their skill set may lie.
Yeah, I don't have a single clue where this could go.
Me either.
I would love to see, like, Tilt. You know, get the solo consistency in there. Because I think, just based off that outro, I think Assivore might actually have Nor just a little bit on solo-y stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we got Saturnine.
Ooh. Okay.
I think I'm even more interested now. Because this one, you'll notice Assivore on the last one wasn't huge on whammy.
Yeah.
Like, there was a one phrase act that he didn't get. It wasn't. I don't think there's a single phrase of whammy in here. So that could actually play a difference here.
Yep.
And as we get into the match here, we're going to get a little bit of a quiet intro. Build that hype up.
Just a little bit. And it begins.
I love songs with continuous strumming like this for casting purposes because you get the instant samba.
Yep.
1, just eat 2. All right, who knows the path, who doesn't?
Nor knows it.
Assivore might have followed there, but it's really hard to tell.
Ooh.
Oh, they both
This is
missed.
from both. Okay.
Just gonna,
Assivore is gonna come out of the on top there.
just barely.
Just barely hanging in there.
That is not a negligible difference, though. That is like a 2K difference.
Yep, for sure. Good axe from both.
Great axe from both.
Yep. Assivore is gonna hang on to this lead here. Wow. Into the void. Nor dropping. Assivore's lead growing. Wow, okay.
We got a match on our hands here.
We do have a match on our hands. The insta act. Wow.
Around a 7K point difference right about now, so it's going to be just over 2 misses. Phrase
Yep.
drops bearing with us, or rather a lack of phrase drops, hopefully.
Ooh. Miss from Nor gets the phrase.
It'll put that
Slight
deficit
bit of whammy
up.
advantage as well.
I don't think that'll matter, though.
I don't think so.
If I remember correctly, this is a
Oh.
4-phrase act here.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty close. Yeah, I think it is a 4-phrase act. You're right.
All right, open note riff part 2 coming up right here. We're gonna see, can both players hit it? And they do. They get through it just fine. I don't even care about Caster's Curse. I'm going to mention it. Assivore on the 1100 note streak here.
Almost 1200. Come on, dude! What the fuck?
I don't care, dude. I don't care. Look at that.
I don't care.
Still
They're
in the lead.
Still in the lead for now. Holding on. Almost was costly there.
The Caster Curse doesn't exist if you don't let it exist.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Unless they're
Assivore
literally
absolutely
listening to the
cooking
stream.
still. How much are they cooking? They're cooking by 2K still, like 1.5K almost. Ooh, he's still cooking.
Hey, if you're Nor here, you are trying your hardest just like not to miss.
Yep.
Because there's basically nothing Nord can do here other than just hope and pray that Assivore misses.
Yep.
Because it is going to be within that difference of a miss outside of star power.
It is that close.
Even a simple overstrum will do it.
Yep. Any sort of combo break.
So both of these players are sweating right now.
I would be. Jeez.
I mean, especially if you're on the lower end of the endurance where this is pushing it, like, you're like literally sweating.
Instant act from both. And Assivore will
And that'll
take
be
it.
it.
Wow, we
yeah.
got a match, folks.
-1 from Assivore there.
We got a match, folks.
And again, look at this. This is exactly what I was trying to say earlier. Like, this is the difference between not just how many misses you have, but where did you miss?
Absolutely.
For Assivore, that really shouldn't have been that close, but there's just a couple key misses that really just made it much harder.
For sure.
But, I mean, big kudos to Nor there for keeping it within reach that whole time.
Yep.
Like, there wasn't really a single point where I'm like, oh, this is GG, you know? Like, sometimes we have those games where, like, you just know, like, by halfway through, like, earlier with Geo and Caddy Addy on Death Perception, where it was literally, like, halfway over. You knew it was over.
Yeah.
Versus this, where you get there, and it's just like, okay, I'm only 2K down. I can do this. And I got to FC all the way through. And, you know, Nor did that.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, the issue there is that, like, if you're relying on an opponent to miss, you're not in a good spot.
And the pick is going to be Tilt.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, I'm really interested in this one now, because knowing that Assivore picked Saturnine and not this, I was thinking, because I saw Assivore drop only a little bit in, like, the solo-ier parts of Lantite.
Yep.
Versus, like, Nor, I think, completely botched the outro, which is by far the solo-iest part. So this... We'll have to wait and see, because this is a... this song is a bit of a slow cook, if you will.
Yeah, this is certified let him cook territory.
Yeah, this is like smoking a brisket for like 24 hours right here, right? Like, you are...
You're playing the long game on that one. Yes.
The heat's low, right? But as you get towards the end there, you start increasing that heat, bring it up to temperature, put a little crisp on the outside, right?
There you go.
Speaking of turning the heat up, the solo's getting a little bit more intense here. Do both players know the activation, however? We're going to have to wait and see. They both know it.
Yes.
As they should. Learn your
paths, god damn it. Let's see who comes out on top here.
Who's going to be the master chef and who's going to go home with the rusty spatula?
Nor.
And right now, Nor getting the squeeze on that.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, but a drop. It's going to put the lead back to Assivore. Ooh.
You know, knowing you have the squeeze difference, though, is at least a little bit more comforting, even when you miss.
Yep.
Because it's like, okay, there's a lot more activations left in the song. You could potentially catch up on just pathing better.
Squeezing, yep.
Like, without ever having missed.
Yeah, you can just gain back those points that your opponent might not be able to if they can't squeeze.
Yeah. Like, that is absolutely a thing that people can do. I've done it before.
Yep.
Where you just slowly crawl back. And this act is huge for that as well. I mean, this is probably the hardest act in the entire song, just because of the skill check that's in the middle here. Shout out my third position gang.
Third position gang. Where you at?
We got all the Nor fans in chat rooting for him.
Oh! Both
and
of them missing it.
They both missed the same spot.
It's a Samba?
Oh, but it's a Samba. It's a Samba.
I think Assivore is in the lead. No!
Oh, not anymore.
Not with that drop. Not with the what?
Oh, but they're dueling. They're dueling drops. And you know what? It's not even out squeezing on Nor's end. It's just Assivore not getting the whammy. Look at this. Look at all the whammy that
the whammy they're missing, yeah.
Assivore's, yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't just learn your paths, like learn to whammy too.
Real.
You know what? I got my guitar right here. If you're ever struggling to whammy, you know, you don't have to like do this, right? You can just hold your strum bar and then just grab your whammy bar, and then moving your hand with the strum bar will get that whammy bar moving. You're good. That's a live random days pro tip.
Use it.
Oh! Nor missing in the middle of the SP phrase though.
Oh God, no! That's not good.
It's gonna be a 7.5k point lead for assivore here.
What a cook. Oh, but that's a phrase drop. Come on, dude.
On a 2 next note. On a 2 next note.
No.
This is so massive. Nor is going to come back assuming he doesn't miss this next phrase, because again, it is probably the most point dense section in the entire song here.
Yup.
Yep. And assivore doesn't
And those misses are gonna be bad.
And look at that.
And that's going to be a 20k difference now in favor of Nora here. Wow.
Assivore can make up a little bit of the difference with a little bit of SP advantage, but not a whole lot.
I think it'll be enough to win with the solo.
Like maybe a fifth of the bar. I want to say that's like...
Especially not if you act there.
And especially if you... Yeah, I mean...
It's a little early, I think.
There's some chords here you gotta catch.
Assivore does not. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be 2-1.
That'll almost certainly be it, barring the catastrophe.
Barring an absolute meteor.
Yeah.
What a cook. Wow. 2-1 in favor of Nor. But it was very, very hard fought.
And honestly, like, that is the cherry on top of the sundae, right? Like, that is...
The brisket is done.
It's done. There's a slow cook, a little bit of burn at the end.
Call that dude an oven the way he cooked. Thank you, Toon Games. So true.
Yeah,
both
they call him an oven the way he
well,
in the cold food of out hot eat the food.
God damn it. Both players cooked very well during that, though, I will say.
Shout out all my knowers on that one.
It'll be Assivore's pick.
So I'm thinking maybe we see Nitrous or Death Perception, just based off the Saturnine pick.
We're going to see Nitrous. Indeed. 100%.
You know, classic CSC tournament Dick Dale pick, right? There's some strum control to be had. I'm thinking maybe we see some more in the amateur bracket. You know, if I had to recommend one, I would say probably the Miserloo facelift chart. If you want to complete the quadrifecta,
Quadrifecta, I think, yeah.
Nitrous, Hava Nagila, what else? Miserloo, and I'm forgetting one. Which one am I forgetting?
Hava Nagila, this one, I don't know.
I swear there's a fourth.
Tetrafecta? There were 5?
No, Tetris 4.
Tetris 4. I can't math.
It might just be the trifecta. I swear there's another one, though.
No, I can't remember if I have one.
This is why we need, like, Taka or Demand or Triss in our ear, just going like, hey, yeah, no, this is what it was.
True. Assivore missing. Nor holding
Nor
strong.
That is, so many points right there.
Oh, that's a lot of points.
So many points.
I feel like it might only be a trifecta. I think it's only been Hava Nagila and this. Yeah, no, Taka went EP Betty by. That's the professional term for it.
I'm definitely not going on chorus, typing in Dick Dale and seeing what songs are there just to make sure.
Who even knows any more Dick Dale songs? I know one more at least. I know there's a song called Nitro, because Nitrous is a rewritten version of Nitro. I know that. Otherwise, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, it's Hava Nagila, Mr. Lou, Nitrous.
Okay, I thought so. Assivore with the act, nor not acting.
Huge phrase hit there. I will say, out of all the group songs, I think this one has given me the most trouble.
Understandable.
Specifically that bit right there, because that would sometimes cause me to be on the wrong strumming orientation, and I hated it. Not even the chords. I hit the chords like almost every single time.
Oh my god, Nor! Ripping through this chart!
Absolutely massive. Does he overlap?
Yes!
Oh, he overlapped.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good, but I don't think there.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I really don't think it's
points.
gonna matter.
You know what? I'm calling it right now. It'll be 3-1 in favor of Nor. We are literally in Meteor territory.
Yeah.
The broadcast overlay that we're planning on having at some point soon. That thing goes up to 100K. If you're more than 100K, that's Meteor theorem.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be it.
Almost exactly 100K point difference.
-1 to a -20. Wow, what a play.
He just deep fried his opponent. That's the best way I can put that.
All right, well, that's going to be 3-1 in favor of Nor. Assivore's final counter pick here. Even if Assivore wins this, Assivore will still have to win one of Nor's picks in order to take it to tiebreaker.
We could have a solo tiebreaker on our hands, by the way, if second loudest guitar doesn't get picked.
Entirely
if it's all
possible.
hybrids the rest of the way here?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Do they have an answer already?
Oh, okay.
Second loudest. Yes, they do.
Locks in the hybrid tiebreaker.
That'll lock in the hybrid TB, indeed.
So, I mean, after what we saw on Tilt, I think when it got a little too fast, I think Assivore just kind of dropped off. So, I really don't know.
We'll see.
Really don't know.
Maybe this is a secret comfort pick from them. Maybe they're going to be really good at this. I don't know. We'll see. This is for match point for Nor. Assivore trying to stay alive. We go to the Paul Gilbert song, the second loudest guitar in the world.
So have you heard?
No, actually.
Have you heard the second loudest guitar in the world?
Wide Adam Neely, real. Nor with an early miss.
It's the phrase, though.
Okay. In the grand scheme of things, that most likely won't mean too much, but nerves-wise, it can be really rough to just start a song with a miss like that. So, Nora's just gotta take a deep breath and just play. Game jittery? Dude, what the hell? Stop jittering? And stop doing that.
I command thee to stop. Okay, there. Oh,
Oh,
I didn't mean you,
Nor.
Nor. I didn't mean you.
No. Oh,
Oops.
he's got to be nervous.
I'm
It's
so
gotta be
sorry to all the
nerves.
Nor fans out there. That's the one time I'll acknowledge Cast a Curse. Because that time I was actually channeling my energy towards cursing, but
That's
not Nor.
fucked up.
I was trying. Well, I was trying to make the stuttering stop. Okay?
No, I know. I appreciate it. It's okay.
Do they know where to activate here, however?
Do they know? We're about to find out. Do they know?
Have they heard?
Um,
So I think Nor knows.
I think Nor knows. Oh, but if he
Doesn't matter
misses,
what
that's
you know
gonna.
if you can't hit.
Yup.
This is by far the hardest part in the whole song. Both players
Assivore
showing
drops,
why.
but
This is a spot where he can miss anywhere.
oh my
Especially
god!
right here.
Wait a minute, that might actually bring it back. Then it brings it back with the misphrase.
Oh
No way!
my god!
No, the nerve misses. No.
But
There's one more phrase actually. Wait a minute.
Assivore.
Nope.
No. No. Oh
Nope
my
to
gosh,
both.
they both missed it. Wow. They're both making this intentionally harder on themselves. I don't know what's going on here. Like, I get nerves play a factor, but you just gotta push through those, man. You just gotta push
Oh
through
my
those.
god. That's
Oh, and the
no
phrase
way.
mix.
Yep.
Nor's trying to be able to get an activation off.
I think this is it.
Neither of them are. That's it. That's it. That's GG's.
Barring anything else, I think Assivore is gonna take this.
Unless he gets an activation out of it because he had a little bit left over.
I don't think it's gonna be enough. No.
Not enough. Not even close.
Wow.
That was amazing.
3-2.
That was amazing.
Now, it doesn't matter what Nor picks here because we're going to be going to Galnerius should Assivore win this. But Nor needs to pick something that he thinks he can win here.
Keep in mind, Nor's the 1 seed for his group.
Yes!
Like, this has huge playoff implications.
This
here.
has massive playoff implications and playoff seeding implications as well.
I mean, every song that the number 1 seed in a group loses just, gives you the potential to play a harder and harder player in pro bracket much earlier. So, like, if you're the number 1, like, if you had the best performance in groups, didn't drop a single song, and you won on every other, like, tie-breaking measure, the first player you would have to face that has a bye would be the lowest seed Hodor, who's, not one to mess around with, but it's certainly much better than having to face, like, a JRH. And the lower seeded you are coming out of groups, the more likely it is you're going to play JRH early on.
And the pick is going to be Groundhog. Oh, boy.
Wow.
This is going to be one hell of a show.
Oh, Chroma, by the way, you forgot to switch scenes, so everybody was looking at Muscle Museum number 2.
Is that why we said shout out to Muscle Museum number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Broadcast is professional. Broadcast knows what she's doing, I promise.
Yep.
No, it
Absolutely.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. Anyway. Song number 6. If Assivore wins this, we go to Galnerius. If Nor wins this, it's game over.
Anybody ready to juggle some...
Who's the better DJ? We find out right here.
Yeah, if only we held this tournament a little bit earlier, we could have actually played Groundhog on Groundhog Day. Alright.
Let's see who knows.
Assivore finally actually winning. Just something of note.
Both very similar acts. Possibly
I do
better
think Nor's
from
going to come out on
Nor?
top. I think Nor's going to come out on top with the act here.
Oh, with the miss, that'll do it.
I mean, Not the way I thought it was going to happen, but yeah, sure. Nor did end up coming out on top of that activation.
Why don't we take this to the next level?
So yes,
Come on,
let's take this to the next level here. Assivore not even going to get an activation here, but Nor waited and then missed.
They missed.
Wow.
Oh, that's a rough miss on Assivore's end there. Gets the phrase, instant act. But missing all over the place.
At this point, it's Nor's song to lose.
Yeah.
But we got some difficult parts left, so...
Yeah. It's far from over. But Nor is locked in right now.
I think it's time I introduce you to a friend of mine.
I think a phrase drop here from Nor could really bring it back.
Shall we see how clever you really are?
Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
I technically don't think Assivore actually missed the sustain there. I think he missed the note right before.
My boys.
Well, the score stopped updating, so
Wow.
I think it did end up dropping it.
Watch out.
Oh, it probably went back and, yeah.
Wow.
Nor again with a better activation on this with the whammy and then extra phrase. So
Wow.
Nor's lead.
Shut up, Trish, you're banned. I would rather someone chart an EOF than feedback.
This is
Damn.
our time to coach.
And anybody who knows me knows that I really hate
Oh my goodness.
EOF. So,
Triss, I can ban you.
I was about to say, I can't ban you, but I know someone who can.
I do be logged into the account that controls who's on moderator and who's not. Assivore is the second seed in the group.
Anyways, this kind of makes me wonder, like,
Looks like we're coming to the end.
for Assivore anyway, how much worse could you have been at midnight than this?
You have what it takes to compete with the mighty scratch
Like,
birds. This could be a step.
Maybe if you're Assivore, you're
Oh,
thinking
that's
to
a
yourself,
really
like, I
rough
shouldn't have banned
miss.
this.
This is definitely it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Assivore is the 3 seed coming into this.
You
Assivore is 3 seed, yes, indeed.
Come on, quit. Sorry, am I putting you off? Don't fall apart now. Ooh, that's fast.
At this point,
I
there's
mean,
not really much else to say.
I mean, you're really looking ahead for, like,
I warned you.
maybe, have we gotten, no, we,
Have I really met my match?
so previous matches here, so Assivore already lost to Radrog, so I think that essentially knocks them out of playoffs here.
I believe so.
Not mathematically, I think they can still make it technically, but just with how expected all the other results are, it is essentially a done deal for Assivore there. So it'll basically come down to the 1 versus 2 seed in the group, Nor versus Radrog. I think as soon as the players are ready for an interview, we can get them in here. I mean, like, what are your thoughts on all this right now? Because I just...
That was, I mean, you know, I'm busy. I'm focusing on broadcasting stuff as well, but that was just such a crazy match. It just goes to show you that seed number doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Seed number doesn't matter, and group placement doesn't really matter. 3 seed almost just took the 1 seed to a tiebreaker. Like, that's
And I
ridiculous. That's
think we-
ridiculous. You know.
We had something like that with Dark Bloom
Yes.
recently as well.
I've dragged both the players in.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What a great match from the two of you.
A fantastic one
Thank
to
you.
end on.
And we got the Nor fan club in chat, I see.
Word.
I have some great friends and a great mom in chat.
Absolutely, we love
Yeah,
we
one of-
love seeing the parental support.
The Mama Nor.
Mama Nor.
Yeah, shout out all the CSC parents
Yes.
out there. Tech Dad,
Shout out to the
Momic. I think I know MJ's mom shows up in his TikTok streams.
She does.
Real.
Shout out to the parents.
Well, so how are both of you feeling after that match? That was very, very close. Yeah. So how
Hands
are
up.
both of you feeling?
Hands are clammy.
Yeah, it was
Shaking.
Definitely,
Palms are
definitely
sweaty,
a little sticky.
knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah.
Mom spaghetti. Yeah.
Spaghetti.
The whole thing.
Understandable.
So
Yeah.
I got a specific question here for assivore.
What's up?
So are you allergic to whammying or something, or?
So
Damn.
I think it was during the second song. I tried to whammy and I accidentally strummed instead.
Oh.
And then after that, I was like, I'm just not gonna whammy anymore. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I noticed you were kind of averse to whammying for a bit there.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's one of those things you just got to get used to. You know, you just grip it however you can. You know, usually either between
Hey.
the ring and the pinky or the ring and the middle finger. You just grab onto it while you're strumming, and you know it's pretty simple from there. But yeah, you know, I just noticed that I had to ask. And another one actually for assivore. I noticed, you know, you didn't perform your best on Groundhog there. I'm wondering if was that another potential ban from you, or was Midnight just that much worse that you had to ban Midnight?
Yeah, Groundhog and Midnight are both kind of like uncomfortable for me. I think it's that one, those two, and like Death Perception are really weird.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
I kind of
Death-
elected
one-
to go Midnight because I didn't think Groundhog was gonna get picked. Then got picked, and I was like,
They
okay.
got
One's
picked.
a,
Yeah. That-
One's a tap
It
chord
was-
fest, and the other two are Air and Eternal forcing moments. So
Groundhog was one of my potential bans as well until like 2 days ago, and I just like played it for hours.
I mean, that's what you
Oh, I
got to
get
do.
it.
You just
Yeah.
got to get on that grind if you really want to like improve. Like I remember in between Open 2 and Elite League, where I had a massive skill boost, I was probably playing like 10, 12 hours a day.
That grind.
Yeah, no, massive appreciation to not only you two but all the people who showed up in support of the match here.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
chat was going great
my-
for
my
crazy for
friends.
both of you. So
As for you,
Also-
crazy.
Best name in the tournament right here. If you don't win anything, you're winning the best name in the
you
tournament.
win best
award.
name in the
True.
tournament. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate this. Appreciate this very much.
Oh no, I was actually talking about no.
You're
just
talking about no.
I'm actually
Pull
talking
the
about
rug out from
chromatic,
under me.
even though I'm not in the tournament.
The real best name is the friends we made along the way.
True. That is so
True.
true. That is the most real thing that's been said on the stream so far. Absolutely.
Where's my other shout outs that I gotta give? Shout out IBS for delaying the match.
We love that shit. We love that shit.
See, shout out to the Burger King that I had that made that flare up.
Let's go Burger King. I worked at Burger King. We'll never do it again.
You know what they say about
Oh.
IBS? It stands for I be shitting. Anyways, do y'all have anything else to say really? Because like this is, you know, if you know, never underestimate the amount of or never overestimate the amount of opportunities you think you're gonna get. So say what you want to the world. Keep it TOS friendly.
Yes.
I mean, this was my first tournament, and as a first tournament experience, it was super fun. Had a lot of fun. It was great.
I'm glad to hear that.
And not done yet. You got some more matches to play.
I got some more matches.
True.
This is true. We'll see
Both
if they
of you, I believe.
if we gotta get on stream again. Yeah, Group U slacking. Where's my Group U players? We gotta get on that.
Group U getting called out live right now.
I will always be a member of the Group I gang. Shout out everybody who keeps Group I alive and well every tournament.
There's deep group lore occurring right now.
If there's nothing else from our two players, I think that's gonna
Wow.
do it for us here tonight.
Thank you. I'm gonna
drink
say
your
thank you everyone
water.
for watching.
Uh,
Yep.
Thank you for making the stream happen to our casters and our refs.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Blue Bro.
shout out to
and-
Andrew.
Yeah, true. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Blue Bro and Jeff today for reffing. Shout out to all of our casters today. Huge